Steve Basic Architect. Yeah, we're down here in the media room in the basement of one of our current projects. Now, one of the things about basement rooms that you've heard me tout is the fact that they're not basements of old, right? They're not damp, they're not musty, they're not smelling of mold. I mean, this room here is of the same quality as the spaces above. Now, because we have a big deck on the backside here, we weren't able to get some windows in there. But we also knew that this was going to be the media room, so you're going to come down here, you're going to focus on the TV, maybe a pool table over on the backside there. But one of the things that I think about as an architect in laying these out is the difference between what I call the clean basement and the dirty basement. So what does that mean? Well, the dirty basement is where I house all the things that I don't care about seeing. The clean basement is the areas that I care about what I see, right? So this I would call the clean basement. Notice there's no soffits in this space. There's no corners that are hanging down, built out, you know, little closets or something for a sump pump or any of that stuff. It's a nice, clean, simple room, right? And the way that we accomplish that is this wall behind me it's a framed wall, but the beam is dropped down below the floor joist here. What that does is it allows for all of the joist cavity to see the dirty basement that's on the other side of this. So all of these ducts, wires, etc., they're able to go up into that joist cavity and then run perpendicular to this wall and not only feed this room with ductwork, but there's ducts that come here and they go upward into the room above. So clean basement, you follow me around the corner and I'll show you what I mean by a dirty basement, right? So this is one of 3 utility spaces in here. And it's more like a corridor here. And you can see right away, the minute you turn the corner, notice there's a whole bunch of stuff hanging down from the joist. There's stuff hanging on the walls. Here, we have equipment sitting on the floor, right? This is what I term the dirty basement. Like, I don't care if our ERV distribution tubes are attached to the bottom of our floor joist here. I don't care that this ductwork comes out of the side of the unit, runs across the bottom of the ceiling, or we have our Comfo tubes running all over the place, or in fact, even here, you would say, well, you know, wiring and stuff. Look at all this low voltage cable wiring, lighting controls, etc., all running through there. All of our other wiring, all of our tubing here for our warm board system. There's a whole bunch of things that happen in a basement that have to happen in a basement. So if they have to happen, then that means that we need dedicated space. So we call it, or I call it, the dirty basement. I can put a column in this room. I don't care that it's in the middle of the room because it's the dirty basement, right? Dirty means I'm allowed to have stuff. If we come over here, we see we have a little connector piece here to the back side, which is another utility space. We have a little 3-foot corridor because I knew we were going to have stuff that had to run through here, that had to connect from this space to that space. And rather than punch out, run it through a soffit, and then come back into that room, I created that dirty basement hallway that connects this space to that space, right? So when you're designing your house and you're going to put a basement in and you're going to sit there and say, well, downstairs we want to have a bedroom, we want to have a media room, we want to have this, that's only half the discussion. The other half of the discussion is, where are we going to put the HVAC unit? Where are we going to put the ERV? Where are we going to put some of the manifolds for our warm board system? Where are we going to put that second electrical panel, the water filtration device, the ductwork, the return duct, the supply duct to the ERV? There's literally hundreds of things that have to go into a house that have to be hidden. And the way you hide them is you develop spaces just for them, the dirty basement. So there you have it. I'm Steve Baczek, architect. This is live from the dirty basement. You saw the clean basement over there. You know, I can't express enough. This has to be done in the planning stage. And you have to have that whole list of everything that's going in there. All right. If you're following me, thank you very much. If you're looking for something you'd like to see on video, drop me a comment. If there's something in this video you like, let me know about it. If there's something in this video you don't like, let me know about it. All I ask is that you be respectful. I'll be respectful in return. Together, we'll learn something. Until next time, long live our buildings.